one, the hero and the princess. Bring the damsel to her.
You're on a path.
Oh, what if I turn around?
Seriously? You're just going to turn around and leave? Do you even know where you're going?
I'm actually pretty okay with the world ending, or else it's coming of a new dawn beyond your own. Gonna go walk in the opposite direction now.
There won't be a new dawn if the world ends. There'll just be nothing forever.
Whatever, dude. I'm cool with it.
Fine. I suppose you just quietly continue down the path away from the cabin.
Yeah.
Good. What we're being asked to do here is wrong. Better to wash our hands of this whole situation than to take part in it.
Yeah, I agree.
Ignore that annoying little voice. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
I do. I've been through this 3 times, buddy.
That's strange. It looks like this path also leads
Dickhead
to the
narrator,
cabin. How convenient. Everything's back on track again. Maybe the world can still be saved after all.
Turn around
You're
again.
really keen on wasting everyone's time, aren't you? It's remarkably selfish, if you ask me. I've already outlined the stakes of the situation. If you don't do your job, everyone dies. Like, dies.
Oh,
Forever.
dies. Seen that twice. Oh. Not emotionally blackmail doing this. Good. Maybe everyone should die. It's what they get for dumping me in the woods and asking me to kill someone for it.
When I said everyone, I meant everyone. That's a pretty large group to just condemn to death over a single princess. And, last I checked, you're part of everyone too, so if you think about it, walking up to that cabin and slaying her is really in your best interests as well.
No. Damn it, he's making me go.
But fine, you turn around and trek back down the path you came.
Okay.
Oh, would you look at that? You're at the cabin again. Now, I'm not normally
Bitch.
one for superstition or astrology, but I have to say, it seems like the universe itself is doing its best to bring you to your fated confrontation with the princess.
There's no fighting this. Go into the cabin, don't I? Fine. But yeah, well, I guess I start walking in a different direction. Again, in fact, I'm going to just keep trekking through the wilderness.
There's always a choice. Let me tell you right now that you're making the wrong one for pretty much everyone who's ever lived,
cut out.
as well as for everyone who ever will. And here we go. As you trudge into the woods, something strange starts to happen. At first, it's little flickers out of the corner of your eyes. Glimpses of familiar wooden structures through the leaves. But as you focus on your surroundings, you start to realize that those flickers weren't just a trick of light. In every direction, there is a path and a cabin. And not just a cabin, the cabin. An infinite fractal of paths and cabins desperately trying to draw you back to where you need to be. Wait, what's going on? But you're too stubborn for that, aren't you? It doesn't matter how many paths or cabins appear around you, you're just going to do whatever you can to shirk your responsibility because you care more about irritating me than you do about the fate of the world.
I do, actually. It's pretty fun.
You've doomed us all, you know that, right? But of course you do. Otherwise you wouldn't just wander off into the forest in search of certain death.
Yeah. Exactly, man.
You lose track of just how long you spend aimlessly tromping through the wilderness. But it's not like any of that time spent lost in the woods really matters, because it isn't long before the world ends and everyone dies.
Yes?
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her.
Shit,
If you
he's
don't,
getting mad at me.
it will be the end of the world.
A ton of them. A ton of them. If I can't run away from the cabin, they're just staying here in the woods forever.
You have already committed to my completion. You cannot go further astray.
Oh, hey now. Yeah, I get it. Yep, okay.
You know I can tell when you're lying, right? Please take
Damn
this
it.
seriously. I am begging you.
No!
A warning
Whoa.
before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop
is
you
happening?
from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
Why is this
We're
like this?
stuck going in there. Maybe we should believe her. Maybe
Oh,
she
contrarian.
isn't a liar.
Let's go, dude.
Ignore him. He's just being difficult for the sake of it. Let's keep an open mind.
Okay. Guess we're proceeding into the cabin.
The cabin interior is wrong.
Whoa.
A confusing patchwork of many cabin interiors, all projected across what's almost the same space.
Weird.
It's all shifted. An inch here, a foot there, such that the seams are never
This is
quite
cool.
visible enough
Looks
for the
great.
place to make any sense. The only furniture of note is a plain table, its legs all the wrong lengths, its material devoid of feature. Perched on that table is a pristine blade. The blade is your
Guess we're
implement.
grabbing the blade this
You'll
time.
need it if you want to do this right. If he wants us to take it, maybe we should just leave it to collect dust. Or better yet, grab it and throw it out the window. What good is a knife against a world-ending monstrosity anyway?
This is true.
No, we're taking the knife. Have you seen this place? We have literally no idea what to expect and no idea what we're dealing with. I've already told you what you're dealing with. You're dealing with a princess. How many times do I have to explain this incredibly simple and straightforward premise? You can't just
A few
say
times,
that
actually.
when everything here is so wrong. Listen to me. My job is to describe facts as facts and to guide you through your job, which is to slay the princess and through that action, save the entire world. And if you're going to slay her, you cannot let fear creep into your heart. You cannot lose yourself before you even get to her.
Yeah, I can.
Oh, you've piqued my interest. What's going to happen?
I've already
if
lost
we
myself, dude.
lose ourselves? Nothing, because you're going to pull yourself together. Just ignore the stressful geometry and stay calm. Ow!
Geometry
Even
is
if we
pretty
closed
stressful.
Our eyes, you're constantly describing it to us. I'm not going to stop doing my job, so you're just going to have to get better at yours, and quickly, if you don't mind. Yes, take a deep breath. I'm all for getting under his skin, but we'll miss out on loads of fun if we shrivel up into a ball and go insane the first time we see something weird. What you're seeing here is obviously real. Just accept it and go with the flow. It really isn't hard. Okay, I'm fine.
Alright, motion of the hero.
Good.
You need to.
Now, whenever you're
Get
ready, we're
tough,
all
bud.
waiting for you to complete a very important task.
You didn't say anything about the mirror on the wall. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, this is cool. Oh, that's sick. Floor.
You take the blade from the table. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon. Okay, fine, you took the knife, but you really shouldn't hold it like that. Then how are we supposed to hold it?
This is cool.
The other way, thumb at the bottom. Will look much cooler and more serious if we hold it with our thumb at the bottom.
What?
It really doesn't matter how you hold the blade, as long as you have it.
Yes.
Just make a choice.
Yeah, we got the blade. Hold the blade the other way. Let's go.
Switch your grip on the blade.
Yeah.
Congratulations. Yes! Isn't this so much better?
No,
Okay, fine.
no, it's
You're
not.
right. This does look a lot better. It really doesn't matter. Just get on with it and deal with the
So cool.
princess already.
Go to the basement. Whoa. Now let's enter the basement.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a web of branching staircases all built from unidentifiable materials.
See,
Nothing
Asher
here
here.
seems to belong, and the closer you examine your surroundings, the more confused you get.
Okay.
Your head throbbing with the effort of making sense of this place. None of the stairs even seem to go anywhere, let alone down. The air here has a sickening, almost sludge-like miasma to it, the kind of indiscernible quality that comes from the blending together of every scent there is at once. An odour that is simultaneously everything and yet the sum of it all coalescing into a thick, nauseating nothing. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a
It
favour.
smells like the princess just farted.
Her voice, a disquieting collage of tone and personality, drags up the stairs.
Yes.
Hello? Hi. What are you doing here? Are you here to kill?
Oh yeah,
No,
let's go.
No, thank you. Oh, don't be such a baby.
Hero's like, nah, fuck that, dude.
I don't want to do this. Let's just turn around and leave. This feels wrong. This feels like a trap. Like whatever we do, we're gonna die.
Well, that's gonna happen no matter what.
But
It's
we
fine.
already tried turning around and leaving, didn't we? And he threw up a wall. No way to go but forward. And whatever choice we make, whatever she is, we know one thing for sure. And what's that?
She's mean.
That the fate of the world hinges on your success?
No, that's not true.
There'll still be plenty of ways to ruin his day.
Oh no. Take the soft stairs to the right. Take the center staircase. Let's go. Center staircase.
You step onto the center staircase. Paths wind out around you in all directions, each step branching into its own staircases, which branch into their own staircases, and so on. You aren't quite sure if yours is taking you up or down, but at the very least, it's taking you somewhere. You concentrate on where you are, careful not to stray onto any of the many splitting branches that tempt you on all sides. You wouldn't want to have to backtrack to yours once you'd made a decision that took you someplace else.
Wouldn't want to do that. Yeah, where are we going?
And so you take one
Keep going.
careful, focused step after another. One foot down, another foot down.
Put one
Another after
foot
that.
in front of
You lose
the
yourself in following
other.
the correct pattern, in following what looks to be the true path, the one that cuts straight down, or up, or maybe sideways. But no matter the direction it goes, it certainly is the most true path. You know that much.
At least I got the true path. Let's go.
You slowly
Whoa.
lose sense of yourself the further you go. Time disappears, and you can feel yourself begin to untether.
Oh, this is awesome.
Physical sensations dull and then vanish, until the only things experienced are the endless repeating patterns and emotions of the journey,
This is
a continuous
Excellent,
march forward
dude.
to a destination long forgotten. Consumption and betrayal, skepticism and blind devotion, rivalry and submission, terror and longing, pain and unfamiliarity. And at the heart of it all, an emotion that can only be described as...
Can I help you?
oh.
What the hell was that? What happened to us? I feel so strange. Like
that was
I'm
creepy.
fundamentally
I like
different,
that.
but also still the same person I was at the top of the stairs. Oh well, that was a trip, but now it's over. Time to get back to our old devilish ways.
Time to get back to our own devilish ways.
The princess, eyes bright but otherwise shrouded in darkness,
That was
watches
excellent,
you
dude. I
impatiently
love that.
from the other side of the basement. Don't forget why you're here.
I've forgotten already.
And why are we here again?
What am I supposed to do?
In case you weren't listening, I'm afraid I lost myself on the way down. You're here to... He's just being an ass. We remember.
Oh,
Though I'm still not sure if we should trust you. Let's talk to her for a bit, try and get our bearings. She seems normal.
does she? Sorry, I didn't realize you were here. What's your name? What's your name?
Princess.
Princess.
You can address me as Your Royal Highness, or Her Majesty. Any honorific should do, really.
As the princess speaks again, it's almost as if she fractures. And where there was once just one of her, there is now another.
Uh-oh.
We can do that? I don't like this. It's those cabins all over again. Can we put her back? Again? Have you been here before?
Brother, this is wild.
Should we tell him?
This is insane.
Nah, let him stew.
Let him stew.
Right, I'm telling him.
I love this.
Yeah, we've been here before, but we never went to the cabin. We just turned around and left until...
Yeah.
Until...
We
It's hard
died.
to describe. Until the only thing we could see was the same cabin going on forever. And then you told us that the world ended and we died. And then we woke up, and I'm pretty sure you're familiar with all the rest of it.
It
Seems
happens,
to
you
me
know.
like you saw something you weren't supposed to have seen. If only you'd listened to whatever words of wisdom you were given in that other reality. But what's done is done,
chill.
isn't it? Whatever you saw last time, unsee it. Whatever thoughts weaseled their way into your head, unthink them. If it's not already too late. You have a job to do here, and you need to do it now. Ooh, new plan. Let's see if we can make even more of her.
Okay. There's more of you now.
There must be something wrong with you. I'm the same as I was a moment ago. You need help? Not that there's much I can do, all chained up like this, but I'm the only one down here. So if you need anything, I'll do my best.
Uh-oh. I think I fucked up.
She fractures again. I don't like where this is going. Neither do I. Which is why you need to slay her now before things get more complicated than they already are.
Oh, I want to keep asking her. I want to talk to her
How
more.
would we even do that? Where would we start? You would always start by stabbing her.
You could always stop by
Which?
stabbing her.
Any of them.
No.
I
Not
don't know
just any
about
of
you,
them.
but I'm sure glad we took that knife with us. I can't believe someone suggested you toss it out the window. Can you imagine? I don't think we're going to be able to put her back.
You don't think?
Kind of hurts to think about it,
Don't
doesn't
say.
it? It's like everything we say just multiplies her.
Yeah, this is gonna be fun.
It certainly looks that way, so please, for the love of everything, stop asking her questions and stop stalling.
But I wanna
You're
know what
obviously just making
happens.
things worse.
Getting down here was weird. Like I was pulled apart and put back together again. Do you know what happened to me?
I don't remember what it was like before I was in this place. Why would I know what happened to you? We're probably stuck down here forever, aren't we? There's no way out, and barely a way in.
Uh-oh.
Sometimes I feel like I'm
Gulp.
being pulled apart too. It's so terrifying down here. But at least now you're not alone. And I'm not alone either. You're not really cut out for this, are you? Why are you even here?
We got the broken glass analogy again. Meaning the multiple personalities. Okay, this is cool. Apparently a threat to the world. I was sent to kill you. I'm getting you out of here. I don't know what you are, but I can't trust you. I can't trust anything. Leave her in the basement. Princess. Oh, what the hell? Oh, all three of them, huh? Well, I know you're locked up here for a reason. Do you know why you're down here?
Is this a quiz? You're the one who came down here and with a sharp, sharp knife, too.
Only a tiny one.
But you know, right? You have to know. You're the only other person I've ever seen. Or at least the only one I can remember. Don't give me false hope. Please just end this already. One way or another, just do it. Oh, don't be coy. We both know why I'm locked away here. I'm a monster, and the second I get out of this place, I'm going to end the entire world.
Uh-oh.
This is reaching its breaking point. If you don't act now, there will be nothing in here but her. Take a deep breath and focus up. You can do this.
What does he want more?
But how do we decide what to do? Can there even be a right choice when all of them are so different? Stop overthinking it. Your drifting thoughts have clearly been part of the reason this situation has gotten out of hand. If you're trying to do the right thing, there's only ever been the one option, and that option is slaying her.
I don't know about that, bud.
Just do something. Do anything.
I've
Do
slayed her
all of it,
already,
if
and
that's what
shit
you
did
want.
not go well
This
either.
place is hell, and it's only getting worse.
True. It's getting pretty bad. Oh, okay.
Wait,
Let's go.
That's not right. Go on.
What do you mean?
You take a step forward. Your foot lands, but it lands different. You experience a firm footfall, a gentle tread, a confident stride. You
Yeah.
can feel yourself rupture. The room spins, your perception multiplying in a sickening kaleidoscope as your very self is pulled in incomprehensibly many directions. All at once you charge forward, knife gleaming to slay the princess just as you strike at her bindings and leave her to languish alone.
Oh, fuck.
Is this what the end of the world looks like? What an unbearable mess.
Well, this is sick.
But this... We can't...
Whoa.
Do you not have anything
What the
witty to say?
fuck, dude?
I could use a good bit of wit right now. No, I don't, because this isn't fun. How are we supposed to have fun if everything is happening at the same time? It's the same as nothing happening, and nothing is excruciating. Luckily for all of us, nothing and everything doesn't go on forever. The world and the princess collapse in on themselves before it all falls apart.
What?
I think he's gone.
What?
We were never going to salvage this, were we?
What happened to us? What are we? There are parts of us that are dead, and others, they just don't fit. They just don't fit.
Oh my.
We can feel them moving around in spaces they don't belong. It's all so uncomfortable. Did you do this? Did we do this? Can you pull us back apart? Can you fix us?
Oh god. Oh man,
We
I
should
can't handle that.
help her. I think we did this. How surprisingly sincere. I didn't actually think our actions had consequences.
Not contrarian.
It's a little late for regret, isn't it?
Please.
I'll do my best. Oops. They got her. When everything is possible, nothing is. But you'll never know if she hears your reply. She's gone. Memory returns.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And is that a mirror? Why is it here? Why now?
Approach the mirror. You approach the mirror.
This doesn't feel right. It feels different. Final.
Yeah, don't look at it. I don't like that thing. Voices feel small, distant, as you approach. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. What's in it? What is it this time? Well, I'm unraveled. They're unraveled. Find yourself in the long quiet, once again. Proceed into the cabin. This is gonna be bananas. I'm at the cabin, yay! Approach her.
There's a world beyond the endless walls of the long quiet.
This is
You're
insane.
supposed to be there. Do you know what we'll find out there?
No. Is that a rhetorical question?
Rhetorical. I am not rhetorical. I have only known these spaces, and I have known flickers of the lives you've brought me, short and violent and full of passion. But all of those flickers end where the long quiet begins. I'm asking you because I cannot know your mind. Do you know what we'll find out there?
Absolutely not. There's trees and stars and there are people, I think. At least there are supposed to be people.
There is a warmth and sadness in me at the thought of people. Fresh tears on a winter's day. They are not like us. They do not last.
God damn. You think that anything is real out there? Do you think that we're real?
We are real. Nothing is an idea that dwells in the absence of something. But nothing cannot exist on its own. And because
The
of
art
that,
is incredible, by
nothing
the way.
can't
I'm gonna be
exist.
100. The art is fucking cool. You have thoughts?
These ones are a contradiction, a winding kaleidoscope of paths and walk. They are stretched into a shape not unlike me, but it is a shape they cannot hold. They will make for a rich and vibrant heart. Do not mourn them, for they will finally get to know themselves.
Ooh. Yeah, it is. It very much is. Do you know what's going on? What's going to happen when you awaken?
If I did, I would already be awake.
When you send me back, I'm not alone. There are voices that speak to me. Some of them are me, but one of them is something else. I call him the narrator, and he wants me to kill you. Do you have a narrator? Have the vessels had one?
No, their thoughts are quiet. Do you think your narrator lives in the spaces beyond?
He does. I don't know why, but I know this for a fact. He does. I don't know what I'm going to do when I find him. He does, and when I find him, you and I are finally going to have answers. He does, and when I find him, you and I are finally going to have answers.
Do not look to one who fears me for your truth. The only answers worth knowing are those we can find within ourselves.
How many more vessels do I need to bring you?
One. Whatever you bring me next will be enough, and then gravity will pull the others back to me.
Oh.
I will be singular. A final multitude.
One more, huh? This is the last time. Is there anything you'd like me to bring you?
These gifts are a conversation, and each one shows me the contours of your heart. The only thing I want to see is what you choose for me when the thread is fully drawn.
This is the last stage before completion, and then I'm not going back. I'm just going to stay here.
You've already tried waiting, but I understand if you need more time. I'll wait with you.
Wow. Wait.
I will see you when you return. What textures will you weave for yourself to occupy forever? Will you place the images of you and I into a box for safekeeping? If you close that box, will you become another you in another world? An imaginary pattern repeating itself until it can no longer bear the weight of its hand-drawn cage? You'll always come back to the box, because you'll always want to know what it means to be you. I will be here waiting by your side until you're ready to return to mine.
What? It just shut down.
You have returned to me.
What the
Though you were gone
fuck?
mere moments, I never left your side.
Yo, that was fucking cool, man. What?
The next time I see you, each of us will finally know what we are. I will be here, waiting for you.
Dude, that was... Oh my god. Yo.